Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this fine back to work Monday?
Yes.
Back to life Monday, because you're really getting back into the groove. Excuse me. After our extended weekend for the holidays, I hope that you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. I hope that everything went swell. And I hope that you had your turkey or whatever, your vegetables, whatever.
Yum,
I
yum.
hope it was delightful. As for baby Crone and I, we had a glorious, marvelous, fantastic, what's that word?
Splendid.
Splendid Thanksgiving. Thank you. I couldn't get it out.
Yes, you're
welcome. So thank you. I wish you was there. We really, really had a nice, and we ate on dinner for what? 2-3 days.
3 days.
And it's gone.
Yes.
Turkey just about devoured with the dogs. So it's just been wonderful. Now, back to the realization of what's going on. You know, we realized something, baby Crone. We was like, you know, I really wanted the outside to shine but we don't have the foliage on the trees. And so therefore the light is beaming, just beaming. Anyway, it's just beaming through, and that's why we have to pull the shades down. So we're not getting the glorious light.
Yes, it's got a little bend over there.
Okay. All right. I hope that works. So you get to see us. But hopefully when it comes on anyway, it's still going to be bright. So anyway, let's get to it.
Yes.
Baby Crone, let's get to it. Let's get to what we're doing here.
Yes.
No other than Sisterwives.
Yes.
Wonderful. What is my pet peeve?
Okay.
Cody.
All right.
Cody is my pet peeve. Why? I just don't understand how he doesn't take accountability for anything. That is my only issue. When they rewind back the conversation that Janelle had, he wouldn't let her speak. I mean, I got a chance to look at it objectively, right? And as I looked at it, she was just really letting Cody saying what he has to say. But when it came time, he was just not allowing her to say. Boy, I hate that in an argument, because it just seems like you're being dominated. That means the communication is only one way. You can't be heard. So it's like, what kind of relationship if you can't even communicate? You don't have any. So, baby Crone, take us to the bridge. No, I'm not taking to the bridge. Where I'm taking us to? Now, she didn't even remember.
Yes, I have it written down. Oh, take it up the stairs.
Yeah, take it up the stairs, baby Crone. Take us up the stairs. Go ahead.
Yes. So, okay. Now, interestingly enough, I understand. At first, when I watched this, I was wondering, why is it that Cody and Robin keep showing up in separate vehicles?
Yeah.
It makes sense this time because it was a one-on-one.
Sorry about that, but go ahead.
Yes. Now, we did take note that we enjoyed the fact that they are being interviewed one-on-one, because this way we actually really get to hear their sides of the story.
With no contamination.
Yes.
No other body is talking. So we really get to see what each individual say. But what I did notice, there is a disconnect between Robin and Cody, but all three of the women are cohesive. Do you notice that?
Yes,
the
I did
women are
notice
all
that.
saying the same thing, but Robin and Cody, there's a disconnect. It's like from where Robin is sitting, it's like Cody did all this without her knowing.
Yes.
And came back and told her a lot of stuff. It seemed like Cody has been a busy bee, and that he done started a lot of chaos without Robin, according to Robin.
Yes, that is according to Robin.
Okay.
Now, speaking of Robin and Cody, I did find it very interesting that when Cody was having his blowout with Janelle, Robin was sitting there watching, looking like this, looking away, and like, oh. And I'm just like, Robin. And she was crying too. But she just saw a side of Cody. The side that Cody said that he didn't want Robin to see. So I don't know.
All this time, he's going back and apparently telling her there's no working with these women. You know, they're against me. And
Yes.
she's seeing it as a woman. I don't know if this is an act or is it real at this point.
That's very
I'm not
true.
clear. I'm not clear. Should I believe her or has Cody demonized this woman? Has he
Honestly.
demonized her? I don't know at this point because they are not connected. They in their little cubby hole, they may work well together, but in this family, it's a great, great gulf of a disconnect.
Yes.
Because Cody and Robin are two different stories here. I don't know who to believe.
Yes, that is very true.
And it's so wonderful to see Mary come and speak her mind. It sounds like Mary is going to write a tell-all, or
Yes, it
is
does.
writing a tell-all, or have been writing a tell-all.
That is
So it sounds like Mary up to something.
Yes.
But go ahead.
She will no longer be silenced,
Yes.
as she said. Now, speaking of which, we did notice the fact, well, actually, Cody has highlighted the fact that Janelle and Christine are talking behind his back and coming together, and they're just faking a united front. And it's just curious. Is there something going on off camera that we don't see? Or is Cody just trying to, like you say, demonize Robin and say everyone's blaming Robin and it's not Robin's fault? And then Robin's like, he's doing this stuff without my acknowledgement. I don't want this. She wants a plural marriage. She wanted him to work it out.
This is what it's looking like.
That's how she plays.
And this is another thing. She said she didn't want the apology. Cody wanted it. She also said, oh, I would have went there and had dinner. Cody didn't want it. So we have a big disconnect here. Someone's lying.
Yes, somebody's lying.
I don't know who. I don't know if it's Cody or I don't know if it's Robin.
Yes.
There is a gulf of a disconnect in this relationship. And it seems to me that when you're in love and you're happy, you want the world to be happy. So
Yes.
you go to your children and they're not happy. You go to your wives, they're not happy. So you got all this happiness, and now this happiness is like you all are just jealous. You all just against her. You all just got problems with her. You don't like Robin because I know. But the thing is, Cody, you didn't say none of that. You're saying it this season. Now I don't know what goes on when the camera is off.
Right.
But when the camera's on, all I can talk about is what you show the audience. And this audience see a great disconnect.
Oh, yes.
And I'm questioning, have you been lying on Robin or is Robin lying on you? I don't know. I don't know.
That's
What do
the
you
question.
see? What do you see?
Yes, somebody's definitely
Somebody
lying.
is lying. And it isn't the women. Because the women are in sync.
Yes.
All of them are saying pretty much the same thing. And he still won't accept it.
That's true. I do feel like it could be Robin lying because the children has even said that Robin is manipulative and uses her tears to try to...
Wait a minute. They didn't say she said.
You're right.
Her actions can cry. She can do a lot, but that's not what's on the chopping block.
Okay.
What she said. Had they said Robin told us? Have we ever heard, I'm asking, if you out there, please, have we ever heard the children say, Robin said she didn't want us around. Robin said this is not a good idea. Or did they hear that from Cody? Paraphrasing my words. So I don't know. I'm confused at this point. I'm confused. I don't know who to believe.
Right. Now,
Because Robin is not there to hush Cody and to
Yes.
give him the eye and to make excuses. But it seems to me she makes a lot of excuses, but it's starting to look like she's starting to run out of excuses as more they showing these clips.
oh yes,
It seemed like she's just running out of excuses for Cody.
she is. Because the excuse for why Cody had popped off on Janelle during their little tit for tat, it was because he saw the Christmas tree. Robin and Cody stand by this. It was the Christmas tree.
That triggered.
Yes, because it symbolized the unity of Janelle and Christine and how they were going to have a family separated from Christmas. And so he was just triggered by that. And
That don't even make sense to me. I'm trying to make it make sense to me, but it doesn't make sense. I don't understand how a Christmas tree that wasn't even decorated, a small little puny little Christmas tree sitting there against the wall. I don't know how that was triggering when the tree wasn't even decorated.
exactly.
I don't understand. I don't understand what that had to do with her and Christine at that point, because Christine wasn't there.
No.
So I got lost in that. Maybe you out there can help me.
Yes.
Do you understand?
No,
Maybe
I didn't
come.
understand that because a Christmas tree was that triggering for you. But whatever.
I just don't understand. It was a tree. It wasn't Christmas yet. I mean, it wasn't Christmassy. It was a tree. Was it decorated?
I think it had a star on top.
A star on top. That's what I'm saying. It didn't. I don't get it. So
Yes, but what Cody's song of this episode was, well, this tell-all, is that he fell in love and he realized that he was never in love with none of his wives. He chose to love them, or actually he just chose to love them because he just wanted a plural marriage, and he was just like, okay, another wife, sure. And now he finally found Robin.
I think there are different levels of love.
Okay.
I think that he loved them all in his own special way.
Okay.
Whether he cared about some, maybe he could have a good conversation with Janelle. But from where Cody is coming from now, as far as I could understand, it's like I had no connection with my wives.
Yes.
The only one I really had a connection with, and that was Iffy, and that was Janelle. I never had a connection with Mary. I really didn't have a connection with Christine. And Janelle, it was there. I'm willing to give her my love if she's willing to give up Christine.
Yes.
Because he's jealous.
Yes, he is.
And now
much.
he knows what jealousy feels like.
Yes.
And I kind of feel a little way about it now, unless, like I said, I can only show what the camera show. A lot of times they don't even be talking about Cody.
No, they
They
don't.
be talking about leaving, or how she's coping. They
Yes.
really talk about her. They don't really talk about Cody. And because Janelle really wouldn't sit there and bash Cody like that. So I don't know. So is this what's going on after the camera? Because certainly we don't see it while the camera's on. At
Yes.
least I don't. If some of you out there see it, please show me. I mean,
Yes.
because I don't see, he seems paranoid to me. Because
Very.
all he think about is them talking about him. He sounds like a kid. What does it matter to you?
Yes.
Just be a man and do the right thing. Too late though, bro.
Yeah.
Too late.
You burnt your bridges, bro.
Bro, too late, bro.
Yes.
Too late.
Although, you know what I do find interesting is the fact that Mary says Cody has the capability to love all of his
And
wives.
he does.
But Christine says Cody doesn't have the ability to love all his wives like he loves Robin.
I agree. You only can one person. In my opinion, you can have many loves,
Okay.
but your heart is jealous. So it can only love one strongly. Like it could share, like with your children.
Right.
You can love all of your children, but there may be one that you favor just a little bit more. But that's not a love of intimacy. a love of intimacy, you could love all three of the women, but it just might be one you favor. As a matter of fact, there's a story like that in the Bible with Rachel and Leah. How Jacob he loved Rachel way more than he loved Leah, but he loved both wives. One had more favor, but he did try to be fair with both. He tried to impregnate them both, but Rachel couldn't have children. Like the first wife, she had one.
Yes, that is very true.
And back in those days, they didn't have it where you can have a surrogacy. However, they wouldn't have been able to afford it anyway.
You're true.
And it probably would be against their religion.
Yeah, you're probably
I'm
right.
thinking that maybe Mary could have went through a lot of things to get pregnant, but it probably was against their religion. And apparently they were poor.
Yes.
When they were coming up. So she wouldn't have been able to do anything like that.
Yes, that is true. Now, what I say this about every fact that I'm talking about, but this was just a very good episode.
I thought it
honestly.
was delicious.
Yes. What we notice is that the host, Sukiana,
Suki.
Suki, thank you.
Let's call it Suki.
Yes, Suki would phrase a sentence a certain way, and the Cody would be like, no, and rephrase it in his way, but they're saying the exact same thing.
It's like no matter what she says, are you just no? Are you just no? But he rephrased it in the way that he wants it to be said.
Yes.
That is what you call anal.
That is very anal.
I could be like that. And after seeing that with Cody, long as they get the principle, that's where I'm at now. I'm like, long as you get the principle, that's all. Cody is not there. It's like, I want you to think like me, say it like me. I'm not you, bro. I'm saying it and see it like me. I'm seeing it like you. I'm not saying it the way you want me to say it. So it caused a turmoil within and Cody, but they saying the same thing.
Yes, they are.
I think that Suki, I don't know her name, so we're just going to call her Suki. We don't know her name.
Yes.
And, we know it, I just can't remember it at this time. But anyway, the host, she seems like she's doing pretty good.
Yeah, she I feel like
she listened to us.
Season.
She seemed like she listened. She's going in. And I love the fact that they separate, they all not together. I mean, don't have them together at this point.
Yes.
But I would love for them all to get together, and then you go in with the deep dive with the questions where they could look at each other. I would like that too, but I don't know if it's going to go there. Go
yes,
ahead.
that is true. Now, I did save Janelle for last because she was a complex topic this episode.
I thought she's complex, right?
Because I'm not sure if Cody and Janelle have like some type of like sexual chemistry going on, but it's just something that like gravitates to them that Cody's like, I don't want to let Janelle go. And they get a little giddy when they talk about the body, but Janelle says it has to be more than a physical attraction for her.
He said that he felt like a piece of meat around her.
Yes, he did say that.
And she fell out laughing, okay? And so they got something. Whatever they have, Christine didn't have it. And Murray didn't have it.
Right.
So whatever he has going on with Janelle said, don't let the big girl fool you.
Right.
Don't let her fool you. And she giddy. And whatever it is, he's saying, because Janelle said, you could put us on an island by ourselves, we'll be fine.
Yes, she does say that.
So they
Her
got
needs are
something.
met.
They got something I don't know. So Cody should stop saying he didn't love all his wives. Just say, I love them, but I love them all differently.
Yes.
And I have to admit that Robin is my favorite. Robin is my number one. And then Janelle. That would make sense.
Yes.
And you could say, I never really, after years of being with Mary, I fell out of love with Mary. But there was a time that I had strong emotions for her. He could say these things.
He could.
But he just doesn't.
He can't pull himself
To just be gentle.
and honest.
And honest. Oh my God. Oh, goodness gracious. Just gentle and honest. Why are you trying to hurt this? Why are you trying to hurt Mary of all people? She stuck there and gave her money to the bitter end. She allowed you to tell her. She needed you to say, I don't want this. And now that you said it, she's like, goodbye to bad rubbish, baby.
Yes, that's exactly
all
how
the
she
single
feels.
ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, put your hand up. She's like, hey.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm done. That's right. I hope it's not a front, Mary. I hope that you do have a last say. And I hope that it's honest. I do. And I wish you nothing but happiness and love in your life, Mary. I made fun of you, but I do wish you the best. I wish that for all three of them.
Yes.
And right now, I'm teeter-tottering with Robin because I don't know, because that could be that Cody has been deceiving her and lying to her. I'm just not 100% sure at this point yet. But if it is true, then I will give Robin a break.
Okay.
But I'm not sure at this point. I just don't know.
You want to pull a card?
On what?
On Cody.
Oh, what we want to know about Cody.
Is Cody being honest with Robin?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Is you, Cody, you being honest with Robin? Wow. Is Cody being honest?
Well, I can't wait to see the card.
I'm digging. Okay. Okay. This is what I got. It's cups. It's a king of cups. And what we know about king of cups, he's full of love. And from what I'm gathering from the cup card here, it's showing that he's pouring out. I think what he was trying to do is calm the waters, simmer the water, make it, because he's full of love with her. He wanted this love to be spread. He didn't mean for it to be lopsided.
Okay.
But it got lopsided. So is he's telling the story? Well, according to the cups, it's like he has poured more in. So yes, he has embellished the story out of love and protection for Robin. In other words, trying to get everybody to love her. I love her. But he went about it, according to the card, in the wrong manner.
Okay.
Yes, he loves her, but he wanted them to love her too.
Right.
But he couldn't see the fault. And then when COVID came, it exasperated things even more. And so here we have a king full of emotions, pouring his tears probably all on Robin. She has been a rock to him in a weary land.
Yes,
and so he has fallen more in love with her, and she seems like she became a little distant. This is what it looks like, because there is definitely a disconnect. He is in love with Robin and everything he did. So yes, maybe Robin didn't say it, but because this is my wife, like this is real, this is my wife. We're married. You as my kids will respect her. You owe her an apology. This probably didn't come from Robin, according to Robin. But the question is, did Robin know that this happened? According to the cups, Cody been doing things behind Robin's back. According to that, yes, his love has made him blind.
Ah, yes, those blinders.
Those blinders that Christine keep talking about.
Yes, and Mary.
And Mary. See, it has made him blind because I believe that this is the first time that he ever been shot with that Cupid's arrow straight dead in his heart as a man. He was involved as a child. Now he's in love with her as a man because he's for the first time understanding what true love is. Yes. And he gotten all tangled. So he looks at Robin as his soulmate. All of the women has been soulmated. No, Robin is his twin flame. Oh. Christine was his soulmate. Yeah, they were all soulmated. He had babies by them. Yeah. They've been together for 15, 20, 30 years. So he's been soul tied. But he found a twin flame. He found his fire and his soul with Robin.
Yes,
the question I'm having, it seems lopsided. Did Robin have the same thing for him? I'm starting to question.
And that is very curious.
Because if Robin really, because it's starting to seem like if Robin really wants the plural marriage, she won't stay there. If that's what she really wants.
Yeah, you're right.
So, and I saw somewhere, I don't know if it's true, that Cody is out there dating
a new wife.
I don't know if it's true.
Yes.
I don't know if it's true. And I don't know if him and Janelle going to get back together.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure about anything. Go ahead, babe. Did that help?
Yes, it did. Now, another thing that I found curious with Janelle and Christine's relationship. Janelle and Christine were on vacation together during COVID, and Cody had caught COVID and called Janelle.
But remember, excuse me, I'm sorry. But remember, I want to go back. Remember, he didn't have COVID bad. Remember, he had a mild case of it, and he said he was really, but he wasn't. And remember all of this? But
yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, he swore he was dying.
But the curious thing is they said even if they would have cut that strip short, came back, they still wouldn't have been able to see him. And they would have had to leave whatever he bought on their step. That is crazy.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So that's why Christine was like, no, you're going to stay on vacation with me and not go and see Cody because you're not going to be able to see him. It's pointless.
I don't like that, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I just wish that Christine didn't say it like that. I get it, but that was out of pocket to me. I don't think, no, you're not. You shouldn't have done that. I do agree. At least if you did it, you should have just kept that. Because that does make Christine look like a bully. And it does make Christine look like she's overpowering Janelle. It does look like that. I'm just going to be honest.
Narrative a little bit.
It does go to Cody's narrative when she said it. I never knew that she says, no, you're not.
Right.
No. Just because you're out, I'm not out. And to tell me don't go and tend to him. Even though we were both there and even though I understand you're right, that's not your call to make. And I'm going to be honest about that. So, I don't know. Maybe Cody's got a point.
Yeah, it did make me see their friendship a little bit differently there.
What do you mean?
Janelle and Christine's. Because I'm like, I understand you're trying to be a supportive friend, but to prevent your friend from not going to see somebody that she loves. I mean,
her husband.
If you want to be supportive, then let her go. Even though you might not
just say, you could have said something like, you have to do what you have to do. I've been married to Cody. You know what? You're going to get there and you're not going to be able to see him. But if this is where your heart is, then you have to do what you want to do. Let that decision be up to you. But no, you're not. I don't know. I don't feel that. I'm sorry. And I still adore Christine.
Yeah.
I hope that she haven't been bullying. I just don't see that Janelle is somebody you can bully.
No.
So they must have had a conversation and maybe Janelle was saying, why should I go? I'm not going to, and Christine could have been saying, you're right, don't go. Why? But I'm sure it was an interplay with the both of them.
But yeah, that was pretty much it for this episode.
Did we cover everything?
Yes, besides the fact that Robin swears that the history is being rewritten. I mean...
It is, with Cody. Or maybe it isn't rewritten. Maybe you get to see the other side of what Cody is saying because they're showing clips. And you all get to watch.
Yeah, that's true.
I like the way this is being done.
Yes, this is played out nicely.
So hopefully next week we're going to have more closure. I really enjoyed this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it. And most of all, I hope that you enjoyed our feedback. Well, this was a great episode. Hey, I guarantee that you will enjoy it. Please look at it for yourself. And please give us your feedback. Thumb us up or subscribe.
Yes.
This is a station where you'll always find love and truth. With that being said, thank you for joining us on this Back to Life Monday. Sunflowers.